have brand new shiny shadows to hunt for, and thankfully, we don't have that many to do. You only have to fight Arlo and Sierra, and speaking of Sierra, we got one right here, so let's fight her right now. I'm gonna do this battle in front of you guys just to show you how easy this is. Now, her brand new shiny shadow is Feebas, which means this is a very easy battle. Feebas doesn't have any good moves when it comes down to damage, and the best part is it never makes it to a charge move when you have an electric type like Magnezone. So we just built up a whole bunch of energy, and yeah, man, I've seen a lot of these Staraptors, which is great. Now, admittedly, Staraptor does have a move that's bad for me, specifically Sand Attack, but this one doesn't have it. I just saw that it had like Wing Attack or something like that, so that's even better. So let's get rid of the shields real quick and hope that the mirror shots kind of just bring down some attack just so we take less damage. But as you can see, this Magnezone is doing fantastic work right now. And there we go. We've gotten rid of all the shields and we took out some attack. That's great. Gonna build up just a little bit more energy, and then I'm gonna throw this Wild Charge just because, even though I feel like we could have thrown a mirror shot and it would have worked just as good, but it doesn't matter. It's gone now. And the last Pokemon is Houndoom. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get that last little bit of energy out so that we can just spend what we earned, you know? It's gonna do a lot of damage as well, and then immediately upon landing, we're just gonna throw in the Kyogre. Now, one thing I've noticed is she still has Drapion, and I would imagine she still has Camerupt. So I think a Rhyperior would do really well in that instance with the heavy mud move. But anyways, we've taken it down, we've gotten ourselves the egg and such, and now let's see if we get a shiny shadow. First one of the video. That would be super cool, but we don't. Not purple. And this is a 46, which is decent, but I think you won like a 61 or something like that. But anyways, as you saw there, that's very easy, and I'm very happy about it. Now it's time to fight Arlo. And speaking of Arlo, here he is, but I've actually not fought him with the Wobbufett, so we'll see what happens. To be honest, I feel like this team might actually work, so we're just gonna go in with what I was using last rotation, and hopefully it does work out. But there's the Wobbufett. It is very beautiful. I'm actually excited for this shiny shadow. I've been wanting it for a while, but now let's just switch over here, and there we go. We get all these bites in here. Now, weirdly enough, it does feel like, okay, so it has Splash this time. Can't have Counter, though. Counter would be bad for Tyranitar, as well as Charm, so this thing does have defensive options against my Tyranitar for sure. But anywho, Brutal Swing it, even though it's not going to connect. We just need to get rid of these shields, and this will take a little bit of time. Wobbufett is a very tanky Pokemon, and even with the splashes, it was able to get the move, and I don't know why I blocked it. It's literally just going to be Mirror Coat. It's the only thing that it has, and that would do like nothing to me. But anywho, we're gonna bring it down, so boom. Let's see what the middle Pokemon is. Oh, cool, it's gonna be Crobat. That's actually really good. Tyranitar's decently good against Crobat, and it has the flying move Air Slash, which isn't the worst. If it had Bite, that'd be a little better just because I'm already a Dark type. But this does admittedly do less damage over time. But now that we've gotten rid of that shield, we can get that other Brutal Swing in here, just like so. The best part is, usually he just has a Scizor at the end, so once we're done taking out the Crobat, I'm just gonna throw in my Reshiram and we can just melt the Scizor. And there's the Brutal Swing. We're gonna have to keep biting a little bit. We might lose another shield, but that's fine if we do, but we don't, thankfully. Well, let's see what's at the end. How did I know? You know what? Let's just throw in a Brutal Swing, even though it's not very effective. Bug does resist Dark types, but it doesn't matter. We can just get a little bit of damage in there, and boom. And then immediately just throw in the Reshiram and Fire Fang it all the way down, and just like that, Arlo has been defeated. That really wasn't that bad. I'm really happy with that. Now, admittedly, again, if it has Counter or Charm, that Wobbufett could be an issue for the Tyranitar, and you could use Ghosts for sure. Ghost would be really good. But for now, I'm just gonna keep the team and get this shiny shadow. Now, aw man, I really want to get this shiny shadow, especially as a female, just because I think it'd be great. But anyways, now that we've got this shadow Wobbufett, I'm actually gonna take you guys back in time to show you something that I achieved recently, and then we'll be right back on the grind. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. The final shiny shadow we needed to complete the entire set, and it feels so good to be done. Now again, I kind of want to get one more Cyndaquil, but I'm just so happy that we don't really have to focus on these anymore. And in under a month, we completed it, which is just crazy. But for fun, we'll take a look, even though I know it's bad. 1 star, but doesn't matter. That was the third and final one. And to fully complete the set, I'm going to evolve this female one just because it is rare as a female. It's not the best one IV-wise by any means. In fact, it's probably one of the worst ones, but it doesn't matter. We finally got the set done, and there it is. Shiny Shadow Meganium. Beautiful. Now, obviously, if one of these was really good for PvP, I would have just done that one because Meganium is still decent in PvP, but it doesn't matter. We are officially done. Again, though, one more Cyndaquil would be nice just in case of the Hisuian evolution, but I'm not gonna get too greedy here. Hey, everybody, it's now the next day, but we're still in the past. You see, I just had lunch with my grandmother, and instead of deciding to take a ride back home, I decided to walk. I'm so glad I did because I got myself another Shiny Shadow Cyndaquil, so now we are officially done. We have the 4 just in case of the Hisuian, and you know what? I'm thinking I'm probably gonna turn this 215 into the Typhlosion, but I do think it's funny that I now have two 182s, and they're completely different, but it is still kind of funny. But anyways, I think that this one's a really good one to turn into the Johtonian form. I was about to say Cantonian form, but no, this is the Johto form. And we'll keep the best one as the Hisuian, because, like, I just don't know why, but I feel like that'd just be cooler, personally. Even though it's gonna look like a normal one with Ghost Fire, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not a huge fan of the shiny, but to have a shiny shadow of it, if it becomes available in the future, I think that's a really cool thing. But now we are officially done. I'm not doing any more leaders until the rotation, which is, I think, literally next week, but it's perfectly fine. 3, 2, 1, we have our Typhlosion. There we go. We are officially done, and we have every single shiny shadow in the game, for Johto specifically. And as you can see here, we have 227 shiny shadows, and we have every single one of them, minus Coughing and Arbok and Wheezing, and now Galarian Wheezing. I didn't get lucky with those, but I did get one Ekans when Jesse and James showed up in the game, which we still haven't seen in forever, and I do hope those shiny shadows come back. I know we had Coughing and Grunts a little bit ago, but it's been a while since it's been back. But as you can see, the Gen 2 starters are here, and we have literally every single other one of them. We have all the legendaries, we have the pseudo-legendaries, we've got every single one that has been in the game. Again, minus Coughing, Galarian Wheezing, Cantonian Wheezing, and Arbok. All things considered, though, that's still pretty awesome. Welcome back, everybody. So yeah, we completed the Johto Shiny Shadows, which I am very shocked about, to be honest with you. And getting that extra Cyndaquil is really good. I'm really happy about that, just in case the Hisuian Typhlosion comes out. It just really works out for me. But also, we've got another Arlo here. Does he have the pink? No, and a 184 this time. This one's far worse. I haven't seen any pictures of anybody getting this one yet, so here's hoping people do have it, but at the same time, I'm sure people just haven't been lucky with it yet. They've only just come out. But then again, the other half of the world has managed to get their hands on a whole bunch of these shadows, so I'm surprised that we haven't seen it, but we'll see. Hopefully they didn't make a mistake. We've got Sierra now again. I want to see that purple fish, so that's not it. 47 though, we're moving up. Not that I need a shadow hundo of this, but it would be kind of cool, I guess. We've got another Sierra. Come on, let's get that Grape Feebas. New and a 49. Yeah, like I said, they keep going up. Hopefully they just keep going all the way up to that hundo. My balloon was Sierra, so that's great. Fingers crossed this Sierra wants to have a purple fish in that balloon. I saw that Brandon Ton got one on his first Sierra, which is insane. So how about me? No, and 52. They just keep going up. Loving that, at least. Okay, Arlo, we've got you right next to a Sierra, so Sierra's next. But it would be cool to see that pink Wobbufett. No, and a 195. You want like 231 for this hundo, though admittedly the 231 could also be the 98. And then here's that Sierra I just mentioned right next to the Arlo. No purple fish with her. 50. Also, I should say that it is confirmed that Arlo does have the shiny shadow Wobbufett. I asked on Twitter and a lot of people showed me pictures, so that it does exist, thankfully. Now let's see if we can get it. Not on this one, sadly, and a 202. Back-to-back Arlos here. Come on, let's get that. No, and 191. It's worse. And now we're back to Sierra. She doesn't have a purple fish, and we've gone way down in IVs. That's not great. Not a big deal, though. Let's see if Sierra can turn around those IVs and have a purple fish. Not purple, and at least it's higher up in the IVs. We've got two Arlos next to each other here, so here's hoping one of them has a pink Wobbufett. Maybe this is the one, and then we can stop fighting him. But no, it isn't, and a 209, decent. And here's that second Arlo as we get hit by a Pomfron. There we go. Is it pink? No, and ooh, 226, that's up there. I don't know if this is a purifiable hundo, but we'll take a look and see. Well, let's see what happens. 226 is not a purifiable hundo. Oh well. The reason why I mention that is because this is actually really good in PvP. When you purify it, a Wobbufett will get returned, which is the only other charge move it can learn. Normally, they can only have Mirror Coat, so this actually makes it useful in PvP, and it's such a tank. I've used it a few times, and it's been decently successful. Sierra next to the theater. Come on! She didn't bring a shiny to play with her. How ridiculous. Oh, Sierra, buddy, old Paolo chum. First of all, thank you for the egg, but secondly, thank you for the shiny. No, and 46. Sierra yet again. She's really over here for some reason, but she still hasn't brought a purple fish with her, sadly. Found another Arlo. Come on, Arlo. Let's just see that pink Wobbufett. No, and 191. Come on, Arlo, let's try this again. Pink Wobbufett. No, 205. I really hope that this one gives me a shiny shadow, but it doesn't, and a 197. This Arlo is hanging out at the Kia Center, and he didn't bring a shiny to the game. This Sierra is next to the soccer stadium. Do we get a purple fish? No, we don't. Too bad the soccer fish didn't want to show up. Not that soccer balls are purple, but admittedly the team does have purple in the logo. Another Sierra next to the soccer stadium. Come on, purple fish. No, and 40. 49. Turns out there was an Arlo at the stadium too. Love to see it, but he didn't bring shiny to the game either. Took a while to find the Sierra, but we got her now, and she didn't bring a purple fish, and it's a 48. Ugh. Another Sierra. This time, it's still not purple, and a 55. Back to Sierra, and she has no purple on this one either. Sierra yet again. She still doesn't have purple though, 52. It is definitely a very warm day today, but here's hoping that Sierra can cool me off with a beautiful purple fish. No, I really thought that loading was waiting for that shiny. Oh well, it's what it is. Sierra yet again, and a patch of shade gives me, oh man, not on the beach. That would have been so nice. Got another Sierra very close to the last one, but not a purple one on the beach. Man, that would have been so nice to see. Unfortunately, this is like one of the only places mine is pretty far up north of me. We're back to Arlo now. Come on, pink Wobbufett. We only need one, and it would have been on the beach. Yet another Arlo next to the pawn shop. Maybe he's trying to pawn away a shiny. Good way to make extra money, I'm sure. So, he didn't. For some reason, he chose that wasn't worth bringing to the pawn shop. Would you believe that there were 3 Arlos in a row here, practically, and the last one didn't bring the pink, 185. Another Arlo, and I am wearing the freaking Wobbufett backpack, so clearly we gotta get the luck, right? Come on. 226 though, another really good one. Honestly, if I could get a purifiable Shundo Wobbufett, I probably would do it, to be honest. Just have a shiny Hundo purified one, that'd be cool. This Arlo took a little while to find. Please be the last one. It's not, in a 185. Oh, Sierra, buddy old palo chum. You just don't have that purple for me, do you? Arlo's at the Science Center. Please tell me he brought a shiny for science, but he didn't. 215. And here's a Sierra next to the hospital. She does not have a purple fish from the hospital. Okay. The 4 p.m. balloon brought in an Arlo. Does the balloon have the luck? No, it doesn't. 191. Turns out there's 2 more Arlos at the hospital, but here's hoping this is the only one we have to do. But no, we're gonna have to do the other one now. And here's that second Arlo. Are we done? We are not done still. 185. Oh, Sierra, please have a purple fish. No, you don't. 54 CP. Maybe this is the Arlo that wants to do it. It would be nice. So here it is in 3, 2, 1. Still no, 198. Whew, boy, I have been walking a lot today. Feels good, but it's been a little rough, especially because of the gym and such, but this Wobbufett just will not do it. Sierra at a 6-way cross stop. This is the worst waiting for this, but anywho, no purple while we wait. We've got another Arlo here, and it was probably a huge mistake sitting down, but, man, come on. Today has been just a massive grind, and we're still not done. We've got a while to go, but Sierra, you could really just help me out right now. On the upside, it's a 58. That's pretty up there, but it's not the Honda. Please, Arlo, let's just get the one and done already. We only need one, and it's still not it. Here's another chance at Arlo. There's a lot of Arlos today, but they are just still not pink. Yet another Arlo. This is probably the 25th or the 26th of the day, and it's not pink. All right, Sierra, come on, let's just see one purple fish today. Just one, but that's not it still. And a 35, that's really down there. Balloon had Sierra. Come on, Balloon Sierra, do me a flavor and just be purple, please. No, 41. It's Sierra again. Does she have purple? I've said it so many times, she doesn't. And a 41. Sierra, come on, please. Oh, Sierra, come on. Yet another Sierra. Come on, please. Oh my goodness gracious. I know that's how RNG works, but man, we are getting rocked right now. Found an Arlo, took a little while to find him, and nope, 176. All right, took a while to find this Arlo, but he just does not have the pink on him. Yet another Arlo in this park. Come on. Nope. And 208. Looks like Sierra was at the park too, and she didn't bring a shiny to the park. Camera battery's getting really low, but we have an Arlo, and we didn't get the shiny. I'm gonna keep going even when this thing is officially dead, but it's pretty much giving me a no energy bar. We've got another Arlo. Come on. Nope, not it. 181. Oh, Arlo, in the dark. We just don't have shine, do we? The 8 p.m. balloon is here with Arlo. Didn't bring a shiny with him. 221 as well. That's a decent one. Found another Sierra, so here's hoping there's purple in the dark time, but there really isn't. 55 though. Arlo in the dark, he doesn't have the shine. I don't know if you can tell, but I am exhausted. It's been a long day, and I'm still kind of sore from the gym as well, but this Arlo is just really being the worst right now. I am surprised this battery's still holding up, but we have another Arlo, and it's still not it. Kind of feels like it's about to rain, but I'm also getting pretty close to being done too. It's 8:30, and we didn't get a shiny from this one either. And unfortunately, no shiny Shadow, and we went hard. As you can see, we got 76 encounters today. 40 of them being the Wobbufett, and then 36 of them being the Feebas. So yeah, pretty unfortunate stuff, but at the same time, it is a 1 in 64 odd rate, so we're technically under odds for both of them. When it comes down to in total, we're over odds, but you know what I mean. Anyways, though, I am surprised about this. Check this out. This is a 14-14-12, and then this one's a 14-14-13, and this one's a 14-14-12. So I don't really understand the huge difference here, but I do have another purifiable hundo, so why not? Let's do it just to say that we did it. It's cool, it's fun, and it is good for PvP, even though I really only need one of them, but now I have two just in case something happens to the other one, which really shouldn't happen, but whatever. But on that note, smash that subscribe button if you enjoyed today's video, because today was a long and tiring day. And let me know in the comments down below, have you managed to get any of the brand new shiny shadows, or are you kind of avoiding these ones? Please let me know. And if you're really enjoying the content and you want to see even more of it, I highly suggest this video right over here. But with that being said, I'll see you in the next one.